So I just got back from the iDubbbz Critter Clash event in Tampa, Florida, and holy shit, dude. That event actually ended up being really well done. It was really good. I thought it was gonna be cringy as fuck. I thought it was gonna be a disaster based on the weigh-ins. Well, there's iDubbbz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Jesus.
Yes.
Nah.
You're gonna die tomorrow.
I can revive myself. It's a good thing there's gonna be a doctor in all seriousness.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool thing to say, I guess.
Jesus Christ, dude. That was...
I mean, yeah.
that was terrible. Yeah, I kind of thought this was going to be a cringe fest, but fortunately, the actual event itself was not. And I have a lot of thoughts on it, and some interesting things happened behind the scenes, let's just put it that way. But that'll be content for future videos. Right now, I want to talk about this shit I just saw on Twitter. Holy fuck, dude. SkyDoesMinecraft is selling his 11 million sub YouTube channel. You know, our childhoods, right? Like this channel that we all watched as as small children. We grew up with it, right? Well, he's putting it up on FameSwap for a whopping $900,000. He's just calling it quits on YouTube. He's getting the final bag he's ever gonna get from this website. And, wow, I mean, this is just levels of patheticness that we haven't seen in a while. But first, before we get into it, make sure to hit the sub button. I'm trying to hit 100K this year. Let's fucking go. Hit that sub button. Let's hit it. Now, if you guys were online on the internet, a couple months ago, you'll remember that his ex-girlfriend came out with tons of allegations against him, basically boiling down to the fact that, well, he's kind of a piece of shit, at least according to her and somewhat according to Sky himself, right? She basically came out with a bunch of allegations talking about how he sexually abused women and paid them to be quiet about it, as well as just generally being a drug abuser and a piece of shit overall, and, manipulative and abusive, just basically what you would expect, drugs and mental illness and all that. If you've ever been around people who are mentally ill and, well, abusing substances, then, you kind of have an idea of, in your head of what that looks like, basically, right? And I know people are going to get mad at me for saying that, like, oh, he's mentally ill. Like, are you saying that all mentally ill people are bad? No, of course not, you fucking idiot. That's not what I'm saying, right? But I do feel like some people kind of give excuses to a lot of horrible actions if somebody's mentally ill, and I think that shit is so fucking annoying and stupid. But I might be getting a little carried away here. Yeah, SkyDoesMinecraft is selling his channel on fucking FameSwap, which I didn't even know what this website was. Apparently, it's actually legit. It's actually like, you actually go here to buy YouTube channels and Instagram accounts. I mean, that's what it says. And I did a little research on it. Not a lot, but I did a little bit of research on it. And it seems like not a scam website. Like, you actually go here to buy channels and it works really well. Although, I'm pretty sure buying YouTube channels is against the TOS. But yeah, dude, look at this shit right here. Description. Start your brand off with a diamond play button. This channel has made over $8 million, over 10 million subscribers, 4 billion views, and will be ready for you to start your brand when purchased. It will be wiped and ready for new content. Streaming is enabled as well as memberships. Start stronger than anyone with this channel. Well, damn, dude, that sounds like a pretty sick-ass deal. Let me just, fucking hop on board here, make a quick investment of $900,000. And damn, if I buy this channel, then, I'm basically guaranteed to become the next big thing, the next rising star on YouTube. I'll be literally bigger than PewDiePie. I'll have such a great head start on this website, right? Except that that's total bullshit, right? If you buy this fucking channel, you are the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. Because if you buy this channel, nobody's gonna give a shit about anything that you have to say on here. Literally nobody's gonna care. 11 million people who are subbed to an already dead channel who don't even really give a shit about what SkyDoesMinecraft posted himself, they're not gonna care about what you post. Even if you buy this channel and you post Minecraft gameplay videos and just Minecraft stuff in general, right? Nobody's gonna give a shit, okay? Nobody's gonna care. Because buying channels and repurposing them completely kills them, all right? And this channel's already dead in the first place. Like, let me pull this shit up right here, all right? Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. 400,000 views on the last upload because, well, that is the last upload and there was a massive controversy, so all 400,000 of those people were probably clicking there to see, you know, what the deal was and what he had to say, right? But then he got 74,000 views, 59,000 views, 56, 67. Like, the channel's not, like, completely dead, okay? There still is an audience here. Granted, these views are from, like, a year ago, right? So I'm curious to see what they are now. Probably not very great. So the channel isn't completely dead, but it's pretty much hanging by a single thread. Like, it's barely alive, all right? And anybody that buys this channel, they're gonna fucking kill it. And it won't even be their fault. Even if somebody buys the channel and makes actually good content, nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna give a shit, all right? On top of that, he's selling another channel called SkyDoesMinecraft with 1.3 million subs. An account popular in gaming, memberships enabled, live streaming enabled, content will be wiped, and channel ready for rebrand upon purchase. Now, I can't see the price because you have to log in to see it, and I'm not really ready to log into this sketchy-ass website. I know I said before, like, it doesn't seem that sketchy, but still, I'm personally not going to trust it. But apparently it's selling for like $400,000, basically, which, again, is a total sham, not worth it at all. The fact that anybody would even be interested in buying this is insane, and just the only person that'd be willing to buy this is just somebody that thinks that they can resell it for a higher price, or just somebody that's fucking stupid and might think that this actually is like they're just paying to become instantly a famous YouTuber. That's just not how it works. So when the SkyDoesMinecraft allegations first came out, you know, everybody was sitting there, you know, condemning Sky, obviously, but there was some people like myself who was waiting for Sky to give a proper response. But as far as I know, the only response he's really given since then is just saying that some things the girl said was true and other things were false.
SkyDoesMinecraft basically says that it was a mix between true and false allegations in this entire thing. He goes on to say that he was very sick at the time mentally. He was in and out of hospitals and was on new medications that were affecting his mental state.
Which is honestly already what I thought anyway. You know, I'm not one of these guys that instantly believes, you know, oh, women, and it's just like, oh, well, if you're saying something, it has to be true, right? But at the same time, I'm also not going to completely shit on them and just say that they're lying. With most allegations, even not just sexual assault allegations, but just allegations in general, there tends to be truth on both sides. Even if it's more sided to one side over the other, generally speaking, most of the time, usually both sides have a point. So I was kind of waiting to, you know, see what SkyDoesMinecraft's point was, like what his explanation for events was. But I'm looking at his Twitter account right now and it's just fucking dead. Like, he hasn't even bothered to post on it. And I guess instead of giving a response or trying to continue with YouTube, he's just decided to quit and, well, try and at least get one final bag from the platform, you know, at least, you know, cash in that $1.3 million and just sign off and leave completely, which again is just fucking insane. It's kind of crazy to see such a colossal YouTube giant like SkyDoesMinecraft, somebody that was a staple of so many people's childhood, end his career in this shameful way. You know, like selling his channel, running from horrible allegations. Like, Jesus, dude, what a fucking tragic end to one of the, what some would consider greatest YouTubers of all time. It's kind of sad when you think about it, but I mean, what are you going to do, right? Like, I'll say this, right? As a YouTuber that's medium size, you know, I've met a lot of people that, you know, I would consider back when I was a kid, you know, my quote unquote heroes, right? And these people, let's just say once I met them, they weren't the greatest, morally speaking, but what do you expect, man? It's YouTube. This platform was literally made so that dirtbags can get a career. And in some sense, I like that about YouTube. I like that the scummiest people can actually make a living here with no talent, with no background whatsoever. They can just kind of launch a channel, and if their content is good or if it vibes with people, they actually get success from it, right? I like that element of randomness that YouTube allows, where just anybody can become a fucking celebrity. But fame and money definitely doesn't change your moral character, and that's obvious here with SkyDoesMinecraft, which, well, I'm not breaking any news for anybody here by saying that, but it's just crazy to see, you know, such a colossal giant just collapse like this. Anyway, folks, I'm going to spend the rest of this video responding to my super thanks. If you want me to read your super thanks, just drop one on this video and I'll read it at the end of the next video. Lev through 5 says, thanks. Well, no problem. Harrison Kid through 2 says, Augie, as a Christian, is it genuinely offensive for someone to say Jesus is dead? I'm a Presbyterian and to me, that's not offensive at all. That's factual. Like, he's literally in heaven. He got crucified. Like, am I missing something? I just don't understand why Cheeto is molding over Jesus is dead. Yeah, this is a bit of a topic shift for this video, but if you don't know what he's talking about, we covered a YouTuber, a Christian YouTuber, who was upset over another YouTuber who titled their Twitch stream, Jesus is Dead. And honestly, it probably is offensive to say that because, you know, obviously Christians believe that Jesus, you know, is reborn again, right? But still, though, I just don't get a Cheeto's point where he was like genuinely like crying over Weez titling his Twitch stream, Jesus is Dead. Like, it's so juvenile and just retarded that I don't really see any reason to get upset over it genuinely. Super Salty through 5 says, I hate Ethan when he opens his mouth about Etika, but for some reason this year, I just want to remember him as the greatest YouTube streamer of all time. Forget about H3H3, Ethan, and even Hassan. Remember Etika as a fellow gamer, a great content creator, and more importantly to all of us, a brother from another mother. Rest in peace, King. I hope you're playing the best video games right now. 1,000,000% agree with this comment. Such a great comment. And that was really the message of my Etika video. So go check that out if you want to hear more of my thoughts on this. But totally agree with this super chat, base super chat, and so true. Senzis through 2 says, do you know about Sonic 3 AIR? It's like a definitive version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's so cool. Yep, I have it downloaded. It's a great game. Cairo through 5 says, nice running into you at Creator Clash. Hope to see you around at other events. Yeah, man, shout out to Cairo. He gave me and Boblax 2 seats that were closer to the fight than the seats that we had paid for. So this guy is awesome. Big shout out, man. Great meeting you there. It was awesome. Thank you again for the seats. And yeah, I hope to run into you at future events. And finally, we got Bad Dog Ladies Love through 2 says, I think you secretly respect women. Well, that'd be a shocking allegation if true. We all know that I hate women here. And if it were to ever come out, if it were to ever come out that I actually don't hate women, it would just be a channel killer. So, you know, it's not true. And hopefully I never have to deal with these allegations because holy shit, dude, that would just be horrible. I'd just be finished. Anyway, folks, that's going to about do it for me on this video today. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Let's go!
I woke up, I chose violence, choke up, these bitches silent, give up, nowhere to hide and no luck. I must oblige, I came to bludgeon all you pussies, you can call it what you want. I've been feeling kinda manic, I might kill them just for fun. Collecting heads, think you're better off dead. I could lie and say it isn't personal, I'm seeing red, you're the target, I'm the missile.